Hello everyone and welcome to Sunburned. Albino is checking out Pokedoku. You know Wordle? This is kind of like Wordle, like with the daily puzzle things, but instead of being a word thing, it's Pokemon and it's based more on the puzzle of Sudoku. So you've got this grid here. It's a 9x9 grid, and you gotta make the information intersect. So like right here we have Bug, and then over here we have evolved by an item, so we would need to think of a Pokemon that's evolved by an item that's also a bug. The way you get more points is that the more unique your answer is, because they tally everybody's answers together, and then whoever's got like the rarest answers get the most points. And the more common your answer is, the less points you get. Or I think you need like the least amount of points. It might be like golf, you might want like a lower score. But so, the point being that this is Poke Sudoku, and there's a new daily challenge every time. They also have an unlimited mode. I'm doing the daily challenge right here. And I love this kind of thing, man. I am all over this. My only way that I hope they do bigger puzzles. Like, I want puzzles with more surface area than 9 squares. If they could be put together, I think that would be incredible. But so let's do this, man. Let's get this started. We've got Dark and Fire. Like, 2 of these over here are types, 2 of these up here are types. So all we gotta do is make type combinations of Pokemon. So like for Fire Dark, you could pick Houndour, Houndoom. Which Fire Dark type would the least amount of people pick? That's what we're kind of going for here. So Houndour, Houndoom is obvious. Are there any more dark fire types that exist? Honestly, struggling to think of any. I know there's another fire dark type. I don't know why I can't figure out what it is. So I'm going to go with Houndour. I guess you could do Houndoom. You know what? I think most people wouldn't pick the Mega for Houndoom. Let me put that one in. Okay, yeah, exactly. We got 17% on that one. So most people went Houndour, Houndoom. Whereas Houndoom Mega is kind of like a little loophole that gets me some more uniqueness to it. Dark Ground, you've got Sandile, Krokorok, Crocodile. Is that it? It's not a very common type, that combination, that's for sure. Like, what if I pick Krokorok specifically as the middle Evo, and I would think that most people would either pick Crocodile or Sandile and not the mid-stage, because people tend to overlook the mid-stages. Yeah, okay, so that was 22% on Krokorok, so everybody else must have picked the other ones. Which leaves us with Bug Dark, which I think there's only one choice for that, and that's Lokix. Is that really the only? I feel like that's the only choice is Lokix. Which sucks, like this is gonna be a 100%, everybody's gonna pick Lokix. I don't think its previous form is Dark type yet. I think Lokix is when it gains the Dark type. Yeah, like 100% said Lokix, which that must be the only answer. Let's go down here. Because evolved by item, because I don't know if it's possible to get soft locked on here, because you have to pick a different Pokemon each time. So I don't know if you can sort of negate yourself out of another answer, because if you, like for instance, if Lokix also evolved by item to become Lokix, and I put that here, and then I wasn't able to put it here, I think that would just like lock me out of that square of the puzzle, if there were no other answers to put here. So the order does matter. Although we think about like Bug Psychic, there's a few options for that. You've got Doddler, you've got the evolved form of Doddler, whose name is escaping me currently. You've got the Scarab thing from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I'm gonna go Doddler. I think Doddler is the one that people are gonna pick the least of. Yeah, 17.8%. That's a percent that we want to see there for sure. I mean, my boy Victini is the obvious pick here for me, but you could also go Delphox. And Delphox may be even more obvious than Victini. I'm gonna go Victini. I feel like maybe less people know Mythicals than they know starter evolutions, I would say. In which case, Victini is probably... I'm just hoping to see less than 50%. 19%? Everybody picked Delphox? Wowzers. Didn't expect that one. I think we're going to get a good score on this. Which leaves Psychic Ground, which is basically just Baltoy, Claydol. If it's a 2 evolution thing, would they pick Baltoy or Claydol? I'm going to go Claydol. Yeah, 56%. Damn, that sucks. So more people said Claydol than Baltoy, so I should have gone with Baltoy instead. Maybe there would have been like a little bit of confusion of like, oh, is Baltoy Ground Psychic, or does he not become Ground Psychic till its evolution? Like, is he just Ground type? Is it just Psychic type? Like, you know, some people can sort of struggle with like when the Pokemon become their distinctive types. A bug type that's evolved by item, I'm thinking Scyther evolving into Scizor with a metal coat. And I'm thinking that everybody else is thinking that as well, so I'm trying to think of something else. Are there any other? This could be another 100%er. What other bugs evolve with items? I know of I know of bugs that evolve through trade, but they don't need to be holding anything. I know of bugs that need to learn certain moves to evolve, like Yanma. If Scizor is 100%, I'll feel good. If it's anything less than that, I'm gonna be like, God damn it, what did I miss? 51%? What other bug? What other bug evolves via item? Shedinja count? Because, like, you have to have a Pokeball in your item slot in order to turn the Nincada into also the husk of the Shedinja. I feel like that wouldn't work, but I don't know. That one could be interesting, but I'm blown away that it's 51%, because that means there's a just as common other answer. Or would any of the Megas have... No, it's like you need the Mega Stone to... It's not an evolution, though. But it is. It's Mega Evolution. I don't know, man. Okay, evolved by item, you got all the Firestone candidates. Should we just say Eevee? Or would Eevee be the most popular one? What about Hisuian Growlithe? Or Hisuian Arcanine? Does that... Yeah, Arcanine Hisui. Because I think you need a Firestone for him as well. I'm gonna pick that. 5%, dude! I am a god! Alright, that's good. That makes up for the last one a bit. And then evolved by item ground. You need the Razor Fang to get Gliscor. I wonder if that would be the common pick. But I also feel like that's not that known of information. I think I gotta go Gliscor in this. 13.6%, that's awesome. I'll absolutely take that. You solved them all. Okay, show me my game stats. How did we do? Okay, this is this person's picks, apparently. Which we both did. We did Scizor. This is the person who made the puzzle, I think. Scizor, Lokix is 100. Scizor, Lokix, Victini, Dodler, Claydol, and Gliscor. We all shared that. Ting-Lu. What did I put? That was for Ground Dark. I put Krokorok. I don't even remember what Ting-Lu was. Chi-Yu is Fire Dark. Okay. I was kind of thinking, but then I thought, I don't know. Then I thought Chen Pao was Ice Dark, so that they didn't make a Fire Dark type to go with it. But that's fine. Armor Rouge. Armor Rouge is Fire Psychic. I wouldn't know that, dude. I picked the good version of the game that has fucking Surulege in it. Yeah, I would say that that's pretty good, dude. I was the 235th most unique. Okay, show me most common answers. So Scizor is most common. Flareon was most common, even more than, like, Ninetales and Arcanine, like the normal ones. Rhyperior evolving through an item. I'm glad I didn't pick that. Lokix 100%. Houndoom was the most common, okay. And then most people did put Crocodile, so I saved myself by going Krokorok instead. Most people pick Orbeetle, so people tend to gravitate towards the furthest evolved version of the Pokemon. That's really good to know. And then Delphox and Claydol, yeah. Okay, so what were the least commons? How could I have improved my score? Vikavolt is a bug type that evolves through item. Do you need a Thunderstone? Oh, okay. Nidoking evolving with a Moonstone. Oh, only 6%? Dude, that's like the most basic one. And yet I couldn't think of it. So, I guess. Okay, at least, yeah, Lokix is the only answer for that square. Chi-Yu was the least common. Sandile? Sandile was less common than Krokorok? How do more people know Krokorok than the thing that preceded it? What? Okay, so these are like two of the same thing, basically, and then Baltoy. Okay. I feel like I did pretty good there, especially like getting all 9 of them is an accomplishment in and of itself. And then just having good answers for the majority of them is pretty good, man. And so because there's a bonus puzzle now too, so I'm gonna go to that. Let's do the bonus puzzle here. We've got Can Learn Ice Beam, Can Learn Shadow Ball, and the Psychic type crossed up with Hoenn, Unova, and Kanto. Alright, so we're getting some region-specific dudes, followed by some move-specific dudes, and then the Psychic type. Let's start with Kanto. That'll probably be the least restrictive category. So a Kanto Pokemon that can learn Ice Beam. That would be like, I'm thinking Dugong, I'm thinking Jinx, I mean, you know, I bet no one's gonna say this. 0.6%, dude. Did you guys know Raticate can learn Ice Beam? Dude, normal types are crazy. We're good at this game. We're in the 0.6% here. Okay, Kanto that can learn Shadow Ball. A lot of normal types can learn Shadow Ball. I'm thinking one of the more likely... It's sort of like... It's kind of a gamble because you never know exactly, but... Can Snorlax learn Shadow Ball? Hoenn can learn Shadow Ball. I know exactly what to put here. I know no one's saying this shit. Zangoose. 0.4%, dude. Yes. Oh, we're sweating it up out here. I teach him Shadow Ball in Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. He is a fantastic Pokemon for that to learn, because Shadow Ball used to be a physical move before Gen 4. So it was really good on Zangoose. It's a Hoenn Pokemon that can learn Ice Beam. I wish it was Johto, because like I want to put Octillery for one of these. Octillery is such a... He can learn like frickin' Flamethrower, Psybeam, Thunderbolt, like all this weird stuff. And it's like it's an octopus, dude. Like, how come? Okay. But we can't get too cocky because we need to get 100% of these right. So I think I want to go off that for a second. Took a gamble on Raticate. A Kanto Pokemon that can learn Shadow Ball. Maybe we should just say Mewtwo. I wonder if people would say Mewtwo. 4% on Mewtwo. Okay, not bad. And then a Kanto Psychic type could be Abracadabra, Alakazam, Drowsy, Hypno, Jinx. I wonder if Jinx would get less votes because it's a dual type, and so less associated exclusively with Psychic, or if it would get more votes because more people know what Jinx is. There's also Mr. Mime to consider. Mr. Mime, because of the show, is like a mascot, so maybe that wouldn't be a good idea. What if we do Kadabra? I'm thinking mid-stage Kadabra would be a good idea here, or we could do Mew. I wonder, would more people pick? I'm gonna say Mew. I'm gonna say just Mew. 5%. Okay, good. People don't think about the legendaries of the mythicals too much, even if they're iconic, evidently. So that's good to know. Gen 5 region. One of my absolute favorite regions. I love Gen 5. Gen 5 has amazing Pokemon in it. I love a good chunk of the ones that they introduced in that one. Can learn Ice Beam. You think Stoutland can learn Ice Beam? Stoutland can learn Shadow. I think Stoutland can learn Shadow. Can Stoutland learn Shadow Ball? See, like, I know normal types from the earlier days could all learn a bunch of these elemental moves, but I'm less confident in some of the later ones. Alright, Gen 5 can learn Shadow Ball. Let's go with this name that I'm always afraid to say on YouTube. 13.7%. Nice. Alright, good job, Cofagrigus. Unova Psychic type, you've got... I want to say Duosian as probably one of the least likely picks. So I'm going to put Duosian in there. 9.2%, very good. And then you had its Reuniclus and Solosis. And there was LGM and Beheeyem. I wonder if those would have been less common. Okay, a Unova Pokemon that can learn Ice Beam. Let's try to not use an actual Ice type. Maybe we could get away with just a Water type that can learn Ice Beam, because that's also pretty common. What is a Seismitoad? There's no way that this Pokemon can't learn Ice Beam. What? Unbelievable! You gotta be fucking kidding me! There's no way, dude. Oh, that's so annoying. Absolute bummer. I should have just picked Cryogonal, because no one even knows how to spell that shit. Okay, Hoenn, Psychic. Let's go with Jirachi for that one. Nobody picks the mythicals. Yeah, 1.9%. We're gonna get so dinged for not having one of these squares. We had such a good score going here. We had nothing above 13.9%. Oh my god, this could have been my opus. And now a Hoenn that can learn Ice Beam. I don't want to be cheeky anymore because I just got screwed. I'm gonna say Celio. Mid-stage is always overlooked. 5.1%. Look at that. Look at that, dude. I blacked out. That's so stupid. Why you only give me 9 power points? Give me one more guess. God damn it. Less people picked No, that's most common. Okay. Most people picked Lapras for Ice Beam, of course. Alright, most people did pick Cryogonal? Over Vanillite, Vanillish, and Vanillux? That kind of blows me away. Okay. for like for the Unova Ice Beam. Alright, show me least common. I feel like I had a few of these. Mega Mewtwo Y. Okay, well, okay, we got all the megas. Okay, I see ya. We're all out here cheating. Poliwhirl for Kanto Ice Beam was the 0.2%. Even that was more people said that than Raticate, or more people said Raticate than that. That's crazy. 0% of people said Mawile, Camler, and Ice Beam. I can't actually confirm that that's true. God damn it. And Mawile Mega for Shadow Ball, I guess. Gardevoir. Dude. Multiple Woobats out here. Nobody said Woobat for nothing. Woobat as for Shadow Ball, and then Woobat for just being a Psychic type. Huh. Alright, well, we screw that one up for sure. But yeah, that's Pokedoku. You can come in and do the daily puzzle every day. There's an unlimited mode if you feel like doing that. You can set some different parameters. You just go to Pokedoku.com. It's Pokedoku.com. But I do like this. The only thing is I hope that they eventually make the puzzles bigger, because I think that's more fun. Make the puzzles bigger, and then also give you like a little room for error. And yeah,